SLAPAFISH community, and welcome back to another World Tanks console video. So in this video, I'm going to be doing another tank review. I know, there's a lot of tanks that keep coming out, and that's fine. I get to keep making tank reviews. Now, this tank I'm going to be reviewing is the brand new Tier 6 American tank destroyer, which is the T78. And I'm going to be comparing the T78 to the Hellcat 105, the other Tier 6 premium American tank destroyer, the Tech Tree Hellcat, and the Tech Tree Jackson. So 2 tech trees for the USA. So, now, what I actually get to do is just tell you the stats, compare it to the tanks, and show you some gameplay about the tank and how to play it, how I played it, what's good to play with it. But anyway, let's go. So, as you can see, the T78 has the highest horsepower. Has the highest horsepower out of all of these tanks, which comes with high horsepower, comes with high horsepower per ton. Unless you are the Hellcat 105, which you have the lowest horsepower, but the highest horsepower per ton. You actually get around pretty fast at 55, not as fast as the 2 Hellcats, but faster than the Jackson. Your reverse speed is it's at 14. 14 is not really good. 20 is better. Fire chance is 20. Sounds normal for a lot of tanks. Track rotation is 30 degrees, which is the second slowest, and second slowest, and yeah. Track rotation, terrain resistances are pretty good. You also had the fastest turret speed. Okay, so the Jackson, the Hellcat, and the T78 all get a 90mm gun. As you can see, all 90mm guns are not the same, but the 90mm gun on the Hellcat and the Jackson are identical. But comparing the 2 90mm, the T78 has a faster the longer reload than the other 290s, has the longer aim time, longer accuracy, and now I can't actually show you the dispersion of the Jackson or the Hellcat because it's not on Tankopedia, because I actually don't own these 2 tanks. But yeah, there's the T78 compared to the Hellcat 105 dispersion values. Look at it, rotating turret compared to the Hellcat 105. Terrible. But anyway, all of these American Tier 6 tank destroyers get 20 degrees of gun elevation and 10 degrees of gun depression, which is really nice. All the 90mm fire at 240 on its standard, 240 on its premium, and 320 damage on its high explosive. And the 105 Hellcat 105 has the highest alpha damage on all 3 shells. Also, the Hellcat 105 has the highest penetration on its standard, but the lowest penetration on its premium. As you can see, the standard penetration for the T78 is 160, which is the same as the Hellcat and the Jackson. This premium rounds is the second worst in this comparison. And the highest explosive is just average. Splash radius, bigger gun, higher caliber, bigger splash radius. Shell velocity is the best between the 2 tanks, so the 105. And again, I can't show you the shell velocity of the Jackson and the Hellcat because it's not on Tankopedia. And yeah. Now we get to the DPM in rounds per minute. And as you can see, the Hellcat 105 HMC has 2 DPMs and 2 potential damages. The only reason I have 2 of them here is because this is the standard round and this is the premium. The Hellcat 105 has its premium rounds are rare in the game. Its premium rounds has better penetration, and it also does higher damage. So I included those. Either way, if I didn't include the premium rounds, potential damage, or DPM, the Hellcat 105 will still have the highest DPM out of all 4 of these tanks. And as you can see, the T78 has the worst DPM. Its ammo count is pretty good at 47, same with the Jackson, but the Hellcat is at 30, and you can see potential damage for the Hellcat is at 7,200, which is terrible, but 11,280 is not that great either way. And the Hellcat 105 has plenty of ammo to do plenty of damage. Now we get to go to the turret armor. And yes, it has 76 millimeters of turret armor at the front, which is better than the Hellcat 105 HMC. And the side and the rear of the turrets is awful. Now, the interesting thing I didn't know about the Hellcat is the rear of the Hellcat's armor, turret armor, is 127. I didn't know that. So, don't shoot the Hellcat in the back of the turret. Okay? Okay. Hull armor. It has absolutely nothing for hull armor. Well, it has more armor than the Hellcats. The 2 Hellcats. View range is pretty good at 370 for a tier 6 tank destroyer. Signal range is the best here at 750. It has the highest hit points at 600 along with the Hellcat 105 HMC. Now this is actually interesting. I thought because of this tank, how it looks, and it having a traffic hole, I thought the concealment would be the best out of this 4. But I was wrong. Apparently the 2 Hellcats had the best. And this is just, the T78 is just barely better than the Jackson. But anyway, silver boost on the T78 is at 30% and your XP boost is at 40%. So, you'll be making silver and doing XP. Making XP. Alright, so that's it for the tank comparison. Now we get to go jump into some gameplay of the T78. Okay, we ended up on South Coast Rain, and yes, we are top tier. I had like 2 different replays I wanted to show you about the T78, but I picked this one over the other one just because the other one was a lot more boring. Right here, I decided to get right here in this position to just like snipe at anybody that comes to the base. I was like, okay, good position, right? But I'm thinking to myself, I have a very fast TD, really good gun, really good turret rotation for a tier 6 American tank destroyer. I'm like, I want to be aggressive. I really want to be aggressive in this tank. I want to be, if I can make it into a location, make it in the really aggressive location I'm planning to go to and not be spotted and nobody attack me, I will benefit greatly. But if I run into the entire team or run into like 3 or 4 tanks, I'm dead. So I'm chancing this. With the speed, with your speed in this tank, you can chance stuff like that. Just like your Hellcat 105 HMC and just like your Hellcat. Basically play this tank like the Hellcats. That's all I'm saying. Play it like the Hellcats. You can be aggressive. Despite the MX-12T right there. And I also want to say the equipment I'm using on this tank is a gun rammer, camo net, and binoculars. And right now I'm getting targeted. I'm pretty sure it's by the 12T. And he does not want to come out. So I do see a light tank that popped up behind me. So I turned my turret. I was like, okay, I'm going to go after this T21. But the 12T popped straight back up. So I was like, okay, I'm going to put a couple of shots into him. And the shell velocity actually lets me down right there. Or my poor accuracy lets me down right there. And again, misses the target. And there's a, oh, I kind of want to get a shot in. See, right here, I thought this would be the perfect position. Because if I get in this position, I could shoot into the base. But I came around that rock too far and spotted 3 tanks. The Yak Panzer IV, the T21, and another tank. I'm like, okay, it's time for me to die now. But apparently, they're not going to be aggressive. But artillery just splashed right in front of me because he really wants me dead. But what really understands me, that the guys that were sitting around this rock are not coming after me. I was like, okay, this will give me the perfect opportunity to just find shots I can get. And there's also a medium tank that's coming up behind me, so I kind of want to take him out. He's a Chinu. Hello, Mr. Chinu. You're gonna die. You're dead. It looked like that Chinu had 2 marks of excellence. Okay. So, I also want to say most of my videos are uploaded at 720, and I'm going to try to upload this video at 1080p because I figured it out. But anyway, before I say anything, the Panzer IV shoots me and bounces off me. I did put a shot into him. Put a second shot. He shoots a rock. And now my idea is to go down here and put a shot to him and run away. But he pushes me off the hill and we both kill each other. I'll take it. I will take that kill. Alright, we did end up losing that match. We did 1,871 damage, 3 kills, but we were able to take out the Panzer IV and actually were able to use that position. Pretty nice. We got into the position and we were able to take out some tanks and pushing shots in. This tank allows you to be aggressive, but not too aggressive. That was the other replay I wanted to show you. It was like me being really aggressive. Just like this match. But that match, I was in a tier 7 game. I think I did less damage, but I was more aggressive, and I helped my team win because it was assault. But anyway, that's it for me. If you like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, remember to SLAPAFISH because why would you not? And peace out. See ya.